Are you a new mom? Do you need a professional to take your baby off your hand for just a few hours or minutes, or you just need like a power nap? My name is Tolu, the Millennium Mom, and welcome to the Millennium Mom Show. Now, I am not telling you to leave your baby and go and have a nap. I beg you, I didn't say that. Now, I was strolling on the streets of social media and I met the baby whisperer. And I thought, why not bring her into the studio to come and reel you guys in? So in the studio, I have the baby whisperer. Hello, sis. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am very fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
I really wanted to introduce you, but I thought, why would I? Let me just leave you to give it to them. So let us meet you. My audience would really love to meet you.
Hi, mamas. My name is Pakam Zamani, the founder of Postpartum Doula. I'm a postpartum doula based here in Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay. She said it. I'm not going to even mince words. I know what you want to ask me, like, who's a doula? Pakam, who's a doula? Because everyone here is going to be thinking, okay, who's a doula? Who's a doula?
So a doula is a person that takes care of a new mom after giving birth throughout our postpartum period. So we are here to basically make things easy for you, to make your healing journey very easy. Make sure you have enough rest so you can heal properly. So we take care of you physically and emotionally.
Does that sound good to you? Because it sounds good to me. Because when I saw you on social media, I literally was like, oh, I need to read your profile. I really want to know more because I've read a lot about doulas. I see them do their work, but I don't think I've met a doula in Nigeria.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It's not really common.
Not common.
Yeah.
It's not common.
And even if they are there, I don't think Nigerians are really aware of who a postpartum doula is and how a postpartum doula can help.
Do you guys see why I had to drag that into the studio? Because I'm just like, it's just like here in Nigeria. Because we know how we do in the climb. Like nobody's going to say, oh, I need a doula, because most of the time our parents are there to
believe they can do it all.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So when you think about getting a doula, but not everybody has the opportunity to actually have their parents come in. Some people have lost their parent. Some people are not just in that space. So tell us how you started your journey.
Okay, so I grew up in a environment where mothers come together to help each other because most of the time they didn't have their mothers with them.
Okay.
So for instance, her mom was not always with us.
Okay.
I think she was far away from us. So where I grew up was like let me say a quarters where they have a lot of wives, officers' wives, and so they come together to make things easy. And I saw how it wasn't challenging for them. Yeah. So in the morning before we go to school, I'll see my neighbor's wife coming to our house to knock. Panam, let me bathe the baby for you. So and then about 2 years ago, my sister had a baby.
Okay.
And her healing was very fast because why? I was there. My mom was there, but I was there more. And then it even got to a point where she said that she was about going through depression, but because of how I was around her, supporting her, and making things easier for her. Like I don't think she had time to bathe the baby, take care of the baby. No, I was doing most of everything. So I said, if I talk about it and I was like, if people or moms can get help, it will reduce the risk of having depression. So I brought it upon myself. I started doing it for free. Doing it for free, actually.
Are you
serious? Yeah, to assist people around me first before I said, let me just push it out. Yeah.
Lovely. You see, there are so many things that you mentioned that I feel like we're still going to touch on in the course of our discussion, like postpartum depression and this whole support system thing. But then I'm going to look at it from the angle of people that are watching us right now, because when people think about this kind of thing, they think about it on the medical angle, like a nurse or somebody, and also from the personal angle, like my mom is coming to support me.
Yeah.
And when it's not family, they're not thinking, are you professionally trained?
Exactly.
Yes, because if it's not family, then it's like, oh, maybe it's a professional. You do not need a professional. You don't need to be a medical professional to be.
I don't have
doula.
anything to do with medical at all.
Okay, you're not a nurse, you're not a, yeah. But I just want to tell you, if you're ever thinking about, you're still with us, but you don't need a medical a degree or anything whatsoever, nursing, to be a doula. Like she rightly explained, there used to be a community of women that used to support each other. And that is what this is about. Support system, helping your life to be easy. Now let's talk about the different dimension of support. Because me, as a mom, I can tell you for a fact, if you ask most moms and they'll say, I need financial support, but it's a lie. There's the emotional side. There's the physical side. Yeah. A lot of us, maybe CS moms, need support getting up, trying to work and everything. Like, where do you think like your biggest strength lies in this kind of support? Is it the emotion? Is it physical? Where do you feel like, or maybe it's just a bit of everything? Tell us about it.
I think it's a bit of everything, but more of emotional, because sometimes they don't talk. They don't let you know, because our society has made it look like, oh yeah, it's a normal thing. Yeah, we will go through it. Go through it. It's a normal thing. But deep down there, it is not easy.
Yeah.
I've seen them. It is not easy.
Yes.
Going through that is not easy. So I know that most times they won't want to talk.
Yeah.
That is why I said, yeah, I'm here. I don't know. I make it easy for me to get into them, to make them speak, and tell you how exactly they feel. It's not every time that they have access to somebody that can make them talk.
Yeah, it's true.
They have a lot of things to say, because deep down in their hearts, there is something there
that you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it makes it easier because you're like a neutral person in this place? Like now, I might be going through something and I'm thinking, if I tell my husband now, would he feel like I'm being, if I tell my sister-in-law, would she feel like, if I tell my mom, would she be like, oh, because you know when you're a mom, it's good, but get it together, it's normal.
Yeah.
Do you feel like moms feel more comfortable talking to you as an outsider or like a neutral person?
As an outsider, yeah, they feel more comfortable, because maybe people inside will not understand where they are really coming from.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think part of it is because I'm neutral, maybe because I'm an outsider too. Yeah.
Do you have a support line that I can just?
Well, yeah, you do.
You can always say, like, you don't need to come and say, yeah, hey, Pakam, this thing is happening. Okay, how much can I book you for 1 hour consultation? Let me just run. Yeah. Sometimes it's just what it is. But now, in my course of research, I realized that there are 2 types of doula.
There are more, so.
Really? Educate me. Because I know there's one that focuses on the postpartum, and then there's one that focuses on the postpartum.
Yeah.
For the women that put to bed rest, for the little things like that. Now, yeah, I've gone to Ghana next Monday. Educate me. I'm ready to learn always. And I'm sure they are too. So educate us.
So we have death doula. We have a postpartum doula. We have a birth doula.
Okay.
We have an abortion doula.
Okay.
And I know we have one more, but I can't remember. So we have more. So for the postpartum doula, we work after the woman has given birth. And then there is a birth doula. That one that's more like a midwife thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more like so abortion doula, that's for somebody that just had an abortion and you need somebody
support.
Yeah, so and also a birth doula is same thing. Yeah, and so
okay. But your focus is on the postpartum.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about the postpartum side, how far does the support go?
As long as the person wants, actually, but
like when my child is 5.
So that would be fair.
Okay.
Maybe from
infant to
or like
is it like 0
1 day to
like a year?
Yes.
Yeah. So now explain to me, like a new mom. Because I'm just thinking in my head, maybe there's somebody watching us now, and this person is pregnant, and they're thinking, oh, this sounds like a great idea. Maybe my husband had jackpot, and it's just me, and I need support. How does it work? Do you come every day? Do you come every week? Or is it based off request? But what is the ideal structure that you use for your baby?
Prefer a mom going for my night service.
Okay.
Because I think that is the time that she really needs to rest. Because babies will not allow you sleep at night.
Sure.
When you are wanting to rest at night, that's when they want attention and they want the care. And then daytime they will sleep.
Yeah.
So I prefer mothers going for my night service. So most of them prefer Africa. They prefer daytime.
Okay.
So I do 3 to 5 days a week.
Okay.
Well, I said I prefer night, but if you want to do daytime, you can do daytime.
Okay.
No, anyone you are fine with. But I would prefer nights because I feel that's the right time for you to rest. That is when you need my help more.
Okay. And now, speaking of nighttime, and why people prefer nighttime, how do you build trust with moms? Because I feel like there's a level of trust that you build for somebody to close their eyes and sleep and give you their baby. How do you build trust?
I feel like it's left to the person to trust me because I come to you openly. There's nothing for me to hide. And the baby is in your house. It's not like I'm taking your baby away. So I don't know. I think it's person to trust. Okay. And there's nothing, I don't have anything to hide. It's not, I don't know. It's not possible for me to harm the baby or anything. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Most parents will put cameras everywhere. Sure. Yeah, I think it's best to put cameras to be sure that your baby is safe. So yeah, and then you can also because in the night where you're asleep, I still bring the baby to you probably to feed.
Yes.
Yeah, so you'll be you'll be comfortable with me. There's a way we can walk around the
Okay, so this is not for you. This is for you. For the mamas watching this, you can tell us in the comment section if this is how you're going to put security measures for your own, comfort. Because sometimes, for me, I'm saying it from my perspective. I will sleep and I will not sleep because in my mind, maybe
there's no how you would sleep with your 2 eyes.
Yeah, maybe the first week. Then after that, maybe, you might feel comfortable. But we're just here telling you that you can actually feel comfortable. So I hope this is not a random question, but do you have kids? No, you don't. Do you think
I have nephews and nieces?
Fantastic. Do you think this has an impact on your business?
It does.
It does.
It does because most times, especially for the grandmothers, they look at you and like, does this one know what she's doing? Where is this one coming from? Does she have a child? She giving birth before?
I don't. It happens. Eager. Where I'm doing shopping.
It's soon.
To build this beautiful. So I totally understand that because it takes me to another side of this business. How do you deal with the grandmothers? They will come for Omugo. They will come. They will with action. Now I'm surprised that people that actually have grandmas doing Omugo still engage your services. So
because like we said earlier, most times those grandmothers don't really understand you. They don't understand where you are coming from. It is what that things have changed, but they don't want to agree with you that
I don't want to look at your set.
they don't want to agree with you that things have changed. They still want you to believe in their own. So yeah, most women still want. Even sometimes we will have conversations behind grandma's back so that grandma will know.
I'm not here. I mean, share an experience with me where you had to manage such, because most of the group, I won't even use grandmothers, most moms have very strong is it opinion? They like, I've done this before, it's worked before, it's like I have experience, and then you're trying to bring your own, and they didn't have this kind of service.
The truth is, I can't force it. I can't force whatever it is I believe on you. I can't force whatever it is I know on you. If you believe, okay, what you know is right, I leave you. because it's at the end of the baby is your child. Whatever works for you is what is my major concern. So I can't force. I will advise you if you take it, it's fine. And that is why I always emphasize on I don't do anything medical. I don't do anything medical. If you want a medical advice, please
Get a doctor.
Get a doctor. I only tell you what I know.
Yeah.
And if I know I don't know it, I tell you to get a doctor or maybe seek another medical professional advice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because in terms of medical advice and the almost thin line between this type of support and medical, I want to talk about postpartum depression. Because with postpartum depression, sometimes I feel like some women, it cuts deep that they actually need more like medical, like support, like therapy. And it's not so popular here. How do you support moms, besides being an emotional support to moms that have postpartum depression? How else would you support a mom with postpartum, or how do you even cite it?
So, as a postpartum doula, you have to be observant. You need to observe your client very, very well. That is one important thing. And then learn to. There's a way I do my own. Before I even start my job, I make sure we are friends.
Okay.
Because that's how you get into somebody. And then being friends with the person, making the person comfortable with you, makes it easier for the person to open up to you. So once I observe that, there's something wrong, and we get talking, if I see that it is not easy for you to talk to me, or maybe you can't just place exactly how you feel or what's going on, I involve your other family, probably the husband, or anything, and then see how we can walk through it. If it is to take you to a professional like a therapist, and then we go from there. So you get.
Have you ever experienced a client that had postpartum depression, and like a lot of people, they are kind of like in denial?
Yes.
Because we sometimes we don't identify it, sometimes we don't know it, or sometimes, the Nigerian factor, God forbid, nothing is wrong with me. How do you work with that?
People going to depression would always say nothing is wrong with me. So there was a client that had this thing, but ours was not deep. I don't think I've had any client that had deep. Maybe I caught it when it was going into deep. So I noticed she was always angry and cranky around. Okay. She was always angry and cranky around, even at me. Yeah. So one day I sat down with her, and I think that day I was helping her wash her hair, and then we got talking, and I asked her if everything, because I always ask my clients, are you okay? Is there anything going on? And then she just started crying. And I'm like, okay, let's talk. And then she started telling me, and the problem was not even, was husband and wife's issue. I think her husband was not really there for her when she was going through the whole thing. And then we spoke about it, and I told the husband about it too. And then we found a way to balance the whole thing, and she was fine. So I've not really had a client that has really gone into, and that's why it's good to have a good support system. Your husband too, supportive.
Okay, good. That's the thing about this place. We're always in the middle balance. Talk about support system, get your husband to support you. So now you people, it's not only Millennial Mom Show. Drag your husband to watch this show with you, so they know that you need support.
Yeah.
Now, when I think about a doula, I don't think I ever have the borderline, is this a nanny or is this a doula? How do you sell yourself to someone that wants a nanny but needs a doula? Because someone might be here just thinking, what is the difference between this person and a nanny? So sell yourself to that mom that thinks there's no difference.
So for a nanny just goes to your house to do her job. Goes there to clean, goes there to wash your clothes, probably and then take care of the babies. But I don't think her job is that deep. For me, I come into your house, I come into your life. I want to know what is going on with you. I want to know what's going on with the baby. I want to know how I can assist you. I talk to you, you talk to me. So for a nanny, it's just come and do what you have to do and leave. But for me, it is deeper. Yeah. So while I help you with light house chores, but the lights, just light. Probably they can help you make breakfast, but not for the whole family.
Yeah.
I can do it for you,
Okay.
the mom,
Okay.
and then
Can you make baby food?
yeah, assist you, baby.
Okay.
But I don't do house. No, I'm not the nanny stroke house help.
Okay.
So yeah,
You are ready. You are ready. If you want to hire,
because I had this an issue like that. That's
no, just no.
the grandma thought I was paid to be an house help, not a postpartum doula. And at the end of the day, I was confused. I'm like, this my client explained to grandma that this is not my job. My job is different from house girl job. Oh. So and grandma was not like, and again, sometimes people think you paying me to come to your house, yes, come and do the normal home service. No, I'm a professional that comes to your house to take care of the mother and the baby only. Yeah.
So the services are very. Do you have do people have to sign a contract?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. So it's there. Everything.
Yeah, it's there that person.
Don't blur the lines, because I know that sometimes where the you might be thinking of a lot of things. Like, we're going to talk about the costs now. I'm not going to say it was the right cost, but sometimes we think about this and like, oh, I need a nanny, I need a doula, so you're like, let me blur the lines and just get one person that is one size fits all. So while we're talking about that, you need to give us a range by which you need to be looking at. So you need to hire you. I'm not telling you to say, oh, but you can give us for a week, for a month, for within this range, and then we know how to prepare our pocket. We need to do that.
So I can charge.
Why did your voice not go slow? How did you know your voice? Speak up. Don't speak up.
I can charge from 150 upward, depending. Yeah. And then I don't know, weekly. I don't. Nobody has employed me for weekly before. Well, weekly we can always negotiate. Yeah, negotiate.
So this 150 per month.
Yeah,
and maybe about 3 to how many days?
3 to 5.
3 to 5 days, depending on what you're going doing. Okay.
And the location too.
Oh, because fuel is expensive. Because fuel is expensive. Yeah. Okay. We talked about moms and their thoughts about safety and every other thing. How do you ensure your safety? Because you're going into a space that you don't know. Anybody can post to need a doula online. How do you ensure your safety? How do you, get into a place and know that, okay, I'm safe here? Or have you ever entered the place and you're like, I'm not coming back?
No, I've not experienced that kind of thing before.
I like your face because now you're thinking about
Yeah. Oh my God, I've not experienced that kind of thing before. I don't know. But yeah, living in this kind of society, one has to be very, very careful. So before I do anything, I make sure I go through your profile or wherever you're coming from. I make sure that this person is a real human being before I start anything. And then I don't just rush to, I take my time. Yeah, so I take my time. Possibly I can come to your house today, go back and then think about it.
you have like a
yeah, exactly. So you will talk before anything can start. Yeah.
And then you're like, okay,
So no, I've not I don't think I would. Well, I would know if something is not. I would know. Don't make me scared.
No, I'm not making you scared. I'm just trying to think about the realities of things that happen, because for some people they might think, oh, this I feel like I'm more inclined to this kind of field and this would be nice, but you're just going to people's house and just
we see before I do anything.
And you know that, like you said, you have night shifts.
Yeah.
Going to go and sleep in people's houses.
Just so if I know I can, if your location is far from probably where I am, I would not do it. I won't do night shift. I do night shift with people that I know that are close.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Now, do you train people? Are you looking to do that in the nearest future? Or because let's say, for instance, I have triplet and I want you to come on board. Yeah, I might have people around me, but just imagine when somebody has quadruplets and they want you to come. Are you looking to train in the nearest future? So if people reach out to you, they have an idea what, if you would consider.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that because Since I started posting, because before I didn't used to post, so I started posting.
We are seeing you now.
I've been seeing that a lot of people are interested, and yes, with time I would need more hands. So yeah, I've been putting that in mind too. Yeah, as well. Yeah, with time.
Okay, so you guys, so mamas, you have heard it from Pez the Doula. Pez the Doula is here to come and support you. She provides holistic support for moms. She's there for you emotionally, physically. Before we go, do you do the body pressing?
Yeah, I do.
I see it over here. But seriously, take us through that, because for some women, those things are very important. Like, I didn't even press, but I didn't get to do that. Yes, mom, don't do that.
Oh yeah, special candidate.
So for the women that need the pressing and want to snap back, do you do that?
I do that, sure. Tie your waist, press your massage, make sure you sit down on hot water and all that. Bathe the baby, massage the baby, yeah.
So you guys have heard it from first. I have to add that little juice for you. So please, pet, plug your business. Let these moms, they've seen you. Let them contact you. Let them get your phone buzzing. Please plug your business.
So you can find me on Instagram and then TikTok. So my Instagram handle is Pez_the doula. And then on TikTok is Pez the doula.
Hit the doula, mama. So now, Pez the doula, you've been talking about yourself, how you help moms and everything, because a bit of this also borders on self-care for new moms. Now, what is your own self-care? Because you already look like milk water right now.
I'm not a real new mom, but
yeah, but self-care, your self-care tips and self-care tips for new mom besides hiring a doula.
I already doula.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it, and that's why I interjected it. Now go. What's your own self? Let me wine.
I drink a lot of water and I rest. I don't play my sleep. I let my clients know that I need to rest, sleep, especially when I'm doing just night duty.
Okay.
So I rest and then drink water and eat enough fruits.
So you sleep all through the day?
Yes.
Because you know you're going to baby, sorry, I go speak. The baby, do they wonder what you do? So, if they wonder, what do you do? So
one time, my birthday was the next day. I had a night duty. And I could not focus because my phone was buzzing. But I could not sleep throughout that day. Oh my God. It's not easy, but yeah, we have to do it. We just have to do it.
Okay, that's what. So your self-care favorite, Pez the doula, I said drink water, rest, food. That rest, I can't even say anything because I feel like I need enough rest.
So you don't rest. You play with yourself.
I rest.
Should rest.
I try.
Very important.
But rest is very relative. Like in terms of self-care, I feel like self-care for me, I don't know. Self-care can be just drinking juice right now and then.
Yeah.
Maybe my leg up.
I'm not resting.
No, I would rest, but
when you rest, you wish for it. You see yourself glowing.
This week I'm going to rest.
Rest, you need it.
I'm going to rest. So when people rest, you can see it in their face.
Yes.
They just look rested. I like peace and harmony. So
sometimes they will be like, you're always lying down. Now, say people don't understand. Let me lie down though. Because when I'm standing up, you will not be there. So rest.
Yeah. So Pez the doula, I've said you people rest, drink water, and eat a lot of fruit. Now, if this video resonates with you, or you feel like it's going to resonate to another mama, please do well to like, share, and send it to that mom that needs to hire a doula. And it's me, Tolu, the Millennium Mom, like come your way next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe and continue to live in light. Bye.